All right, what's going on, gang? WineCellarMedia.com, Conversation Radio. Most likely, folks will not be calling in at 347-857-3937. Not too typical. Try to get up on it. Let me go ahead and share this about, just in case somebody might want to call the hell in. All right, and let's go ahead and get that on the Facebooks and get it on the Twitter. There we be, matey. All right, and just reminding folks over there on WineCellarMedia.com, we got a couple of things up there. Isra Hirsi. All right, I'm just flying off the top phonetically with this individual's name. A teenage person, apparently the child of Ilhan Omar, is part of a climate youth strike, and where they're walking out of school and saying "fuck y'all niggas," verbatim.
That's not what they actually said.
And over there on WineCellarMedia.com, hashtag good cops. If you share this, use the hashtag good cops. Fuck up their hashtag. Rapist cop Anthony Michael Westerman arrested out there in Baltimore. All right. And out there in Baltimore, another rapist cop, a 25-year-old 6-year veteran, been a rapist cop since he was 19. 19 years old. He's been doing this. And Trumpelstiltskin, this guy. Yeah.
They take a shower and water comes dripping out. Just dripping out, very quietly dripping out. People are flushing toilets 10 times, 15 times, as opposed to once. They end up...
All right, so there's water dripping out, people flushing 10 times, 15 times. You figure it out.
15 times?
Yeah.
Do you want me to put the call-in number on the Twitter?
Oh, shit, yeah.
347-39...
857.
857.
3937.
87. What?
3937.
What's the area code?
347.
Oh, all right. I did have that part right. All right.
Yeah. All right, so that is up there. And Phoenix Collider is posting to the Twitter. Don't have access to your headlines on the right now status.
Oh, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna tweet this.
All right.
And then I can tell you my headlines.
No, I thought you needed more than an actual second.
Oh no,
People say that and they need like 30 minutes.
I do not need 30 minutes. We have an 8-year-old girl who was strip searched at a Virginia prison. A woman who shared warnings about white vans and human trafficking before a deadly shooting. Yeah, that was some good old xenophobia in that story. Ugh. What else do I have here? I have all kinds of things. Or a deadly shooting. Yeah, that was some good old xenophobia.
What the fuck?
Oops.
Right.
Yes. So we have that. We have, in case you're interested in some humor, the Bad Sex and Fiction Awards are out for this year. Oh, are you not familiar with that?
No. Of course not. I never know what's going on.
Of course not. So basically people go and read books, and it's usually male authors writing about women's bodies or women having sex, but it's just like so horrifically bad. And so they just put like just little blurbs up from their books, and they nominate them as to who wrote the worst about women's bodies and sexuality.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty funny if you ever have time. A Brazilian woman was sentenced to 25 years for killing her son because she suspected he was gay. Meanwhile, in Florida, a man abandoned his son on a highway because he thought he was gay. Walmart has officially apologized for selling sweaters that featured a pantsless Santa with a table full of cocaine.
You know, I'm telling you, like, I left a comment on someone's post about that. Like, them shits are going to be on Amazon for $100 now.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
And they're going to fucking sell.
Of course. Whatever. 7 have died from a flesh-eating bacteria that has been linked to black tar heroin. Please stay safe out there, folks. Yeah, scary shit. Roe, Canna, representative has called for a study to see how SESTA FOSTA is impacting sex workers. Shout out to all the sex workers who have been tirelessly emailing, calling, organizing, showing up, yelling. We are kind of sort of making some progress here as far as sex worker rights go. Just a little bit.
Didn't one of them... wait, was that Ilhan Omar, or was it that other nigga? That I
think it was Rashida Tlaib.
Okay, there's a couple of them niggas.
Or was it Ayanna Presley?
Yeah, I was about to say there's another nigga.
Yeah.
There's a gang of them fools.
Yes.
Like 5.
The squad is very small. New York City is trying to shut down an alleged brothel. Their proof for knowing it's a brothel: people inside the building have condoms.
Yep, old episode. I say it too many times, folks. Too many condoms. That's how this program got onto sex workers' rights. Was that episode, along with trans rights.
Mm-hmm. A thug in Scotland deliberately farted in a police officer's face during a strip search.
No, he didn't.
He did. It was a thug.
False.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, I think it's already made the rounds, but in case you missed it, there was a video that showed a woman being sexually assaulted while security guards stood by, watched, and laughed at her. Yeah.
So similar to like a reality television program.
Yes.
And the fucking like the studio staff, they watched this guy take this woman that was like, just out of their like, what do they call it? Blackout drunk?
Yes.
Yeah, and took it and raped her for several minutes, and then they stopped him. They literally just watched and then interrupted him over the loudspeaker and stopped him. Mm-hmm. And then they brought her in a room to have her watch her own rape the next day.
Yep.
And it's like, I mean, if this judicial system is so good and must exist, arrest them all.
They should.
That's accomplices to rape. They literally made a rape pornography film.
And that was in Spain. And Spain actually just got done. I know we covered it. Having a bunch of riots over, I want to say they called them like the Wolf Pack or the Coyote Pack. It was a bunch of like sons of rich families who raped a woman. And the judge was like, well, it didn't look like she was saying no. So I don't know. Maybe she consented. And it was like very clearly... She was, like, terrified and being gang raped, and they filmed it. Yeah. They just got done protesting that shit, and then this happens. So, Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking... They can get this ruling, as we say.
Yes. Yes.
I know, I was trying to get you to trash all your old headlines, but you want to do your headlines.
Oh,
I know you got headlines going back to, like, August.
Oh, yeah, no, I was just looking... I do not have headlines from August.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. The earliest is November. No, I was just looking to see if anything was trending on Twitter that was relevant.
Well, what have you seen on Twitter like that you just found interesting today?
Well, again, people are talking about the whole Bernie Sanders voting to extradite Assata Shakur, which I have feelings about, because it's always bad when the liberal media frames the leftist argument.
Wait, is it like MSNBC? Like, who's leading this?
Oh, it's just something that randomly comes back around to be like, oh, you like Bernie? Well, justify this, Bernie bros, kind of thing. And it's like...
I'll be like, yeah, I'm glad he did that to make you mad. Like, fuck it. Like at some level, like, you have to treat disingenuous people disingenuously.
I think that's the thing, though, is people are being serious because they think it was a bad vote, but they haven't looked into what the whole vote was about, right? So it was a bill that was to extradite Assata Shakur, but what they don't look at is the entire wording of the bill. It was to extradite every single fugitive in Cuba. Assata Shakur happens to be one of somewhere between 70 to 85 current fugitives in Cuba. So it's like this whole, like, it was about Assata Shakur, and I'm of the mind that I do not want Assata Shakur extradited, obviously, but it just seems like one of those, like, gotcha things for Bernie to, like, prove his anti-blackness or whatever, because there's also, when it comes to fugitives in Cuba who are Americans, there's also fucking corrupt hedge fund managers and Ponzi scheme guys and, like, Wall Street guys. They would have got extradited too. So it's like, if he would have voted against it, would y'all still be slamming him, saying, for someone who cares so much about millionaires and billionaires, how come he's not voting to extradite them back to America? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
That's why I don't talk to him. See how it's fucking with your head? Because you're fucking with liars.
So yeah, when it comes to that bill, I don't know what the right vote was. I don't think there was a right vote. I think it was a bad bill, and that's that. Because if you vote no, then you're voting to not extradite hedge fund managers who are corrupt. If you vote yes, then you're voting to, extradite Assata Shakur and whistleblowers from the CIA.
And that's why, like, Congress and Senate, like, basically, elections should be publicly funded, and Congress should be $35,000 a year salary, no bonus, and Senate should be $38,000 a year salary, no bonus. Get people in there that actually want to do it.
Yeah.
Make it so, because it's just a career for these people, and they write these bullshit bills, they do these bullshit votes, and then they just sit around phone banking all day trying to fucking re-up for the next election cycle.
Yeah.
Like, no, dramatically reduce the pay. Make it not worth being there for these fucking sociopathic fucks.
Yep. And of course, then people argue that, well, then they can't afford it because you have to have 2 residences, one in D.C. and then one in the state that you represent. And it's like, well...
Then you get a publicly funded 2-bedroom.
Exactly. You get Section 8 housing, my friend.
Yeah. Basically get to live in the shit of the people most affected by legislation.
Yep.
You want to live in something better? Vote for everybody else to live in something better.
Pretty much. That's how it works. I like that.
How about this? You get our landlord.
Oh, Lord. Actually, what even matters if you get our last landlord. That guy was even worse.
Woo!
Oh, Jesus.
What was that motherfucker's name? Lucky was the next one.
Yeah. The first one was
Sonny.
Sonny.
Fucking Sonny. That motherfucker. Yeah, you get Sonny.
Oof.
Enjoy.
No, you don't want Sonny.
Or actually Lucky, who, as soon as you guys move out, I'm just going to raise the rent to like $1,000.
He said that too, because I was like, are you going to come fix all this stuff? And he's like, no, it's cosmetic. It's cosmetic. I don't have to fix it. I was like, the sink is leaking, the shower is leaking, there's like mold growing in the bathroom walls.
There's just a hole in the bathroom wall.
It's just cosmetic, guys.
Like, it looks like Jack Nicholson was trying to tell you that Johnny has arrived in that fucking bathroom wall. The shit was ridiculous.
It's just cosmetic.
Jesus Christ, let me check it. Remember, folks, you can call in with whatever topic you think is interesting. 347-857-3937.
Yes.
If you should so fucking feel like it. Ooh, excuse me, player chief.
Okay, so 2 people said, oh, recording live, on my way. And then, I don't know, hopefully click the link. I don't know. But yeah.
Okay, so they might pop in and call in and be like, what's up, motherfuckers?
Not everybody talks like that.
As they tend to say.
Not everybody talks like that.
All right, well, while we wait for them motherfuckers to come up in here,
yes.
I'm interested in gangster shit.
Okay.
Apparently there's an outlet called The Intellectualist.
Oh, God.
Rather pompous, as it sounds. So, Mr. Paul LePage, the feller that brought us D-Money, Smoothie, and Shifty, if you forgot that story, it wasn't really much of a story. It was just, look at what this motherfucker said.
Yeah.
That was the real story. He said that you got these that they had a heroin thing because you got these drug dealers coming in from out of town with names like D-Money, Smoothie, and Shifty, and they sell all these drugs, and then they get a white girl pregnant and leave.
Yeah.
That's not verbatim. I do not have that video queued up. But
he did say all those things, though. He did say they impregnate white... Didn't he say white teenage women or white teenage girls?
He just said white girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, just they impregnate. I mean, what? You know what? This conversation radio, I'll take the time. I don't care. Okay, so his name is Paul LePage.
Yes.
And D-Money, Smoothie, Shifty. Those ought to be some good keywords. And then type in the word Vidya. Not type in Vidya, but go to it. And there we are. All right. So let's hear the original. This is from what, 2016, January 7th. All right, so what? Fucking Christ. It's for subscribers only.
Well, I mean...
Shit, what the fuck just happened?
I don't know.
There,
Did you just open it?
But it opened it in a new window instead of a new tab.
Oh.
That annoys Old Man Jackson.
Oh.
There's Theo Loco. He said, "What's well?"
Hey, Theo.
Verbatim.
No, he didn't. I can see it from here.
Yeah, he said, "What's well?"
How's your wife? By the way.
You sound like Jimmy Dore's Herman Cain. That ain't right.
What?
Oh,
How's your wife?
Yeah, because on the Jimmy Dore
And
program,
some of the things that we have done. Number one, I got a big.
On the Jimmy Dore program, they have Mike McRae do impressions, and Mike McRae does like Obama, Rick Perry, Hillary supporter, which is also offended listener, you know, all sorts of fucking impressions. It's wicked. And one of them that they used to regularly do was Herman Cain, and Herman Cain would call in, "Jimmy, how you doing? How's your wife doing?"
Oh, God. It was not like that.
Oh, the impression?
No, what I said.
Oh, yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right, so the original Paul LePage clip.
Done. Number one, I got a bill into the legislature right now to take the traffickers. Now, the traffickers, these aren't people that take drugs. These are guys that are named D-Money, Smoothie, Shifty, these type of guys that come from Connecticut, New York. They come up here, they sell their heroin, then they go back home. Incidentally, half the time they impregnate a young white girl before they leave.
Half the time, incidentally, they impregnate a young white girl.
Also, he said Connecticut. Are there that many black drug dealers in Connecticut?
Well, for the black people there, it is a new town.
Wow.
Watch out.
Really?
Come on. All right, so Paul LePage still knows how to say words about things. Very wise old bloke. Mm-hmm. And so this article by Jake Thomas for the Intellectualist goes, Maine has one of the numerous states that's considering or has passed legislation to join a national popular vote interstate compact. All right, which would see each give its electoral votes to whichever presidential candidate wins the national popular vote and bypass the Electoral College. All right, so 12 states in the District of Columbia have signed the compact, which will go into effect once the coalition has a total of at least 270 electoral votes between them. Currently, the number stands at 181. But Maine's former governor, Paul LePage, is worried that such a move would mean minority voters would have a louder voice than white voters, turning white Americans into a, quote, forgotten people. And so, I wish they should have had the audio in here, because it says that he was on a morning show. And he finds the proposal to be an insane process. Quote, actually, what would happen if they do what they say they're gonna do is white people will not have anything to say. It's only going to be the minorities that would elect. It would be California, Texas, Florida, he said. And he further warned that we're gonna be a forgotten people. Whoops.
Okay.
I ain't fucking deal with it. And so the fuck what? Now, and that's the ill thing, is that's their sort of imperialist fucking what's that word where they say you steward it, like they think they're stewards of everyone the fuck else.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, like, no, you're still gonna have your little fucked up weirdo ass homophobic enclave where pornography for you is a woman barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, right? Like, you're still gonna have that. It's just that you can't force goofy shit on other people.
Right.
Again, there's no reason why anyone in Idaho, why their opinion should matter on the whole fuck of California.
Right.
Idaho has like 3 potatoes and 5 people. It doesn't matter. Like, they keep that's why I like those new maps that show way more red. Like, no, they show all the blue that there is, and then they show little spots of red where people live, And the other areas that are just land are brown
Yeah.
because land doesn't vote. They
Right.
make red districts look way bigger than they really are. No, count the actual people.
Right.
All right, there's 8 niggas on a skateboard. That's it. There's nothing in these red districts. Fucking nothing. Like when we used to drive out to pick up your elder
Yes.
son,
Yeah.
and we drive out to that area. Where's the fucking people?
Yeah, it was cornfields and
Right, 2 cows, a barn, and a cricket and
Yeah.
a top hat. There's fucking nothing. All that Karn doesn't vote.
does not vote.
Fuck that
Oh my
Karn.
god. Wait, there's only 1.3 million people living in Maine? What?
1.3 million.
Hold on. That's the whole state, by the way. So let me see. Chicago population.
Like we have Facebook posts with more shares than they have people.
There's 2.7 million people in Chicago. Like, and that's just immediately in Chicago, not counting
Just the city.
Yeah.
Then we're over here in another city.
Right.
And then there's another city and a town.
Well, I think there's like 3.5 million, like, like within like a 30-mile radius of Chicago.
But Maine,
But Maine deserves the same amount of say as the whole state of Illinois when Chicago isn't even the whole fucking state of Illinois.
it's the same shit with senators. Why in the blue fuck does Kentucky have the same amount of senators as New York? Somebody tell me something. Theo Local's over there talking gangster shit and I'm missing all of it.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Oh, it said LePage has no clue how democracy works.
No.
Obviously.
Oh, apparently, also 95% of Maine is white.
95. What the fuck is the other percent?
Probably indigenous, maybe?
Like one nigga from Laos? And like fucking... Jesus Christ.
Let me see. I don't know. I'll fucking Google that shit. I don't care.
Man, fucking
let me see.
2 Russians and a Ukrainian bagel shop owner.
Oh my god.
Like, who the fuck is out there? Nobody.
Wait, where the fuck are the demographics?
Phoenix Lee is trying to find the demographics.
I'm trying. I'm
Demographically speaking.
Failing. What the fuck is it? So, all right. 94.8% white, 1% African American, 1% Asian, 0.6% American Indian or Alaska Native, 2% biracial.
The fuck? And biracial, by that they mean, oh, this one's Italian and Irish.
Right, exactly.
Biracial.
Nancy Pelosi is a woman of color, you know.
Nancy Pelosi?
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
Oh, that's what them whack ass niggas. Fuck them niggas. Progression, right? We're progressives. I think we are.
Maybe.
But we're not gangster progressives.
No.
All right. So, in the past, and this is coming off of pinknews.co.uk by Emma Powies. Maurice. That's a whole lot of name. In the past, mobsters risked being murdered if they were suspected of being gay. But the once fiercely homophobic mafia has now evolved with society. Not all society. An anti-mafia investigator in the southern region of Calabria has revealed this. His name is Nicola Gratteri. And they told the Times, probably the New York Times most likely, that although homosexuality is still taboo among older bosses, the mafia has relaxed its rules to permit gay men in the lower ranks, as long as they don't parade it in public. Oh yeah, God. They've really progressed. Hey, yay. You can do all the killing and extorting you want, but don't go kissing Nikki, Vinny, or Tony in public. All right, you keep that under wraps. We're the mafia, not gay. Not the gay mafia.
Not the gay mafia.
If you will. So he eavesdropped on communications between the Nangarek... What the fuck kind of arrangement of letters is that? NDR... You can't put N, then D, then R. That's not how a word starts.
Ndrangheta?
Indrangheta?
I don't know.
Serengeti?
Serengeti, maybe.
It's Italia's richest crime syndicate, and the family are thought to control 80% of the cocaine flow in Europe.
Oh.
Part of the business that brings them $38 billion a year. Fuck billionaires. He intercepted passionate letters between one crime boss and a young lieutenant and learned that many mafia foot soldiers freely enjoy drag bars. He even discovered that the son of one prominent crime boss is living as a drag queen. I think that something got lost in translation.
Maybe like they mean like a professional drag queen, like does shows and stuff.
Oh, like if you make a living at it, or are they just like misgendering a trans woman? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Because what if this nigga speaks like, because doesn't Italy have its own language?
Yeah,
they're
Italian.
not like, yes. There you go. Welcome to the ignorance, folks. I am not international. But fucking, yeah, what if they translated and they kind of fucked it up?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe coulda, maybe, who knows?
I don't know.
Call-in numbers 347-857-3937, winecellarmedia.com. And, so living as a drag queen under the name Lady Godiva, that sounds familiar? Doesn't that sound familiar as shit?
I mean, that just sounds like a
Like
lot of drag queens probably have that name.
Okay. So this is a quote set from Greta. Ooh, excuse. He said, it undermines their image of themselves as tough, virile guys. But the mafia has evolved along with society. Not really. Gays can be accepted now, even as foot soldiers, as long as they don't parade it in public, they said earlier. And it's like, you see, so they have this idea that if you're gay, you're not a virulent, tough guy. But apparently they have not heard the wisdom, the wiseness, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you keep on researching.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if actually drag queen or trans woman. Everything I'm seeing is saying drag queen.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
Because the thing is, when it comes down to it, folks that are gay
Oh, God.
are ma'am.
Why are you doing this to us? What did we ever do to you?
What?
What?
So you're saying that they're not the roughest, the toughest out there.
No.
You're denying facts.
No.
You're denying Brian Fisher.
No. Brian Fisher is not a fact.
Brian Fisher's from Idaho.
Which again, this is why people in Idaho shouldn't get to vote. What the fuck? This is only supporting our theory.
Holy shit. Mm-hmm. And the Huffington Puffington Post doesn't want to play the darn vidya.
Oh.
Right?
Really?
Yeah, it keeps erifying it. I wonder if YouTube taked it down.
I believe that there are...
Oh, there it goes. Kinda.
Oh, damn. They took it down. Right. Motherfuckers.
Didn't you have that in the soundboard?
Shit, I do, but the soundboard you can't, Shit, it won't let... Oh, wait a second. Let me see.
Yeah.
Christians out of the military. And we played the soundbite yesterday from Robert Oscar Lopez saying, look, what the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell has done is it's opened the door for these hyper-masculine homosexuals to come into the military, very similar to the kind of masculine ideal of the warrior in Greek culture, and they were homosexuals. Those that were the masculine ideal in Greek was the Greek warrior. He was a homosexual. They would often have young boys as their homosexual lovers.
But you came up on
and
me.
You would have these homosexual couples that would fight together. The 300 at Sparta. That movie was made about them. They were 150 pairs of homosexual lovers. So there's a military tradition that's connected to homosexuality, and it's also connected to fascism.
See? You didn't know that, did you?
I know Brian Fisher does not make a lot of sense.
You're saying Brian Fisher doesn't make sense.
He does not make sense. No. He does not. He does not make sense.
Damn, they got all his shit taken down.
Also, why didn't you tell me that Nick Cannon track had Suge Knight on it?
Oh, I didn't hear Suge Knight. I thought Suge Knight was in prison right now.
I thought Suge Knight was in prison too, but the track says Nick Cannon featuring Suge Knight.
It says, I wonder if it's just some rapper calling himself Suge Knight.
That would be weird.
Right? That's my best guess. Is that it's just some... Oh, I guess you just brought that up without any context. Okay,
Yes.
folks. So, Nick Cannon and another rapper and that nigga Clips, Charlie Clips, is on there.
Yeah.
And they just made a record dissing Eminem out of nowhere. I don't know why. And it's hilarious because they're getting what you call ratioed on the thumbs up, thumbs down with their YouTube upload. Yeah, like, matter of fact, I haven't looked. Are you looking at the YouTube now? You seen the ratio?
I'm actually looking at the Twitter. Yeah, I just I keep seeing featuring Suge Knight. I don't know.
So him.
Yeah, that yeah, let me see. Nick Cannon diss Eminem Suge Knight. Yeah, let's see. I want to see where the ratio is now because that shit was funny to me. And yeah, I contributed to it because the record was whack, yo. Like, what the fuck was Nick doing?
Okay. So according to XXL, it has featuring Suge Knight, like in the headline.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, the one I have here, the World Star Hip Hop on the YouTube, the ratio is currently thumbs up 7.8 thousand, thumbs down 20,000.
Damn. All right, so Nick dropped The Invitation, a Hitmaker produced track featuring Suge Knight and battle rappers Hitman Holla, Charlie Clips, and Prince Easy.
No, they didn't do a good job.
Charlie Clips, though? Like,
Yeah,
what happened?
I mean, Clips is nice, but it's like, why are you on this record where Nick Cannon is leading off? And what is this? And like, what do you guys do? Like, it's also weird going at Eminem now because it's like he's this old man now.
Who, Eminem?
Yeah, he's this bearded old man.
But apparently Nick Cannon is only 8 years younger than Eminem.
Huh.
So, you know I don't do no talking, but Nick is family, Suge says before ending his call with Eminem a bitch. All right.
Ooh, wow, that's really cool. Like, what are you guys doing? Take out some of these fucking whack rappers. Yeah, like, I haven't even checked out it. I don't be checking for Eminem's records no more.
Well, also Nick Cannon said that we should be calling him the new Pac, so there's that.
In 2019, niggas is still trying to be... Like, you think about that shit, yo, like, 1999 was 20 years ago, right?
Yes.
1996 was 23 years ago. In 2 more years, it will be Tupac's life since he died at 25. Nigga, his lifetime has gone by, and you niggas still want to be him.
Yeah.
Stop it.
No.
Be you.
No.
Why don't you want to be Nick Cannon? Tupac didn't do as many movies as you. Tupac didn't have a TV show.
Because Tupac's movies were way fucking better. Drumline, nigga. Drumline.
And also, in a world where niggas like Nick Cannon is of that generation of nigga that advanced the word hater over the term sellout.
Yeah.
And it's like, nigga, enjoy your sellout position. Love it. This is the results of it. You preferred money over respect, and that's what you got. You got mad paper, you're papered up, you got mad grits, and no respect. That's what you niggas wanted.
Yeah.
You wanted to be sellouts and call everyone a hater. Don't you like your results? I would think you'd like his results.
Yeah, just go home and go wear your fucking diamond shoes and be happy, nigga.
This nigga said diamond shoes.
He
I like that.
have diamond shoes. You ain't seen them shits?
No.
He have shoes that is dead ass straight up made full out of diamonds. They're like $3 million shoes or some shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, you never saw this?
And I get it. On some... No, I haven't. I don't want to. I don't. No. And on some level, I am being snarky because I know that there is an emotional hurt to not getting that respect, but you made your fucking decision. You chose that. So fucking enjoy it, you whack nigga. I wish I could thumb it down again. Nigga, I might log out and make a new account, nigga, and thumb your shit down one more time.
That is a
Your
level of
punk
petty.
ass.
That is a level of petty.
Fuck Nick Cannon. Fucking goofy motherfucker. Do-do-do, skip bop, dibbity-doo, dop-a-dibby-doo. And it's 347-857-3937. Let me take a look over here at Oh, Theo Local said, I guess folks haven't learned not to diss Slim Shady.
Shit. Didn't Eminem already win like a little beef with Nick Cannon?
It was
Over Mariah?
Yeah, it was that shit where men using a woman's sexuality against each other. And I mean, yeah, like from a lyrical standpoint, I mean, really, Nick Cannon can never beat him. Nick Cannon's just not that good. Mm-hmm. He's just not. He never has been, and that's why acting popped off for him.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's the same case with Mekhi Phifer, but for some niggas, they had both routes. That nigga, the motherfucker that was the black leading teenager in Remember the Titans.
Oh, I don't remember his name.
Yeah, he has like, damn, he has one of those fucking names. I think he played Motar in Above the Rim. Motar in Above the Rim. Doop. Full cast and crew. Yeah, we're that dedicated. We're gonna look at smooth the whole entire fuck up. All right, Dwayne Martin, Leon, Tupac Shakur, Marlon Wayans, Wood Harris. Yes. Yeah, Wood Harris also rapped and acted, and acting is what popped off for him. Mm-hmm. And I guess niggas like that, they're still hurt because it's like Tupac rapped and acted, and they both popped off.
Well, not everybody can be good at both.
Nope, nah. You can't all do both.
But also, wasn't Tupac like trained? Didn't he go to like a performing arts high school?
Yeah. I can't remember if it was in New York or Baltimore, but he did. Yeah.
Boys to Men went to one too.
Yep. And I know that in Tupac, when he went to Baltimore, he started like a AIDS awareness campaign and Stop the Violence campaign and shit like that.
Of course he did.
Yeah, little motherfucker.
Fucking Black Panthers, man.
Yeah, I will tell you that right now. Oh, what in the holy hell else is going on here? There's an article up from, I think it's from Vox, about how Bernier Busters are nothing like Pumas. I didn't read it, but I mean, I already get it because I mean, the numbers are up there, right? Like a gang of those party unity, my ass people, they went and voted McCain and they weren't fucking around while a bunch of Bernie folks went ahead and voted Clinton. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, because racism trumps, I don't know,
everything.
Yeah, they were like, how dare that nigger man come in and try to take Miss Queen Hillary's spot. Jesus Christ. I mean, we'll definitely mention it and we'll be looking into it as it goes along, but a Southampton gay couple was beaten in a vile homophobic attack.
Damn.
And we do have the update up on WineCellarMedia.com, the two women that were beaten by the teenagers. The teenagers have been identified and motherfucking charged and are confessing and shit now.
Yeah.
And there's video up too, showing these fucking little wacky bastards.
And in one of those goofy conservative Christian groups, they're like, but the lesbians provoked them. And I was like, by what? Being lesbians in public? What?
Yep. By sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
Which, like, don't women who are friends also do that sometimes?
It's different.
Oh, you can just tell they're lesbians.
Yes.
By how they have faces.
Yes.
And nostrils and things like that.
Eyeballs.
Lesbian eyeballs.
Lesbian eyeballs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like a whole different thing.
Yeah, they take them out and use them for pegging. They actually chain them together and make lesbian anal beads. That's a thing.
It doesn't seem very sanitary.
That's a thing.
Probably shouldn't do that.
It helps you see shit better.
You can... Okay, first of all, shut the fuck up.
It's like when niggas walk up, hey, nigga, you want to see some shit? Nigga, you want to see some shit?
Why does anyone listen to this show?
For you. They want to listen because they want to hear hard-hitting news on important stories that matter. All right?
Uh-huh.
So there's a hunt for a man in Balaclava who used bolt cutters to steal a sex doll worth nearly $5,000 from an adult store.
Okay.
All right, that's fact.
All right.
And in the bullet list, because Daily Mail loves their bullet list, that's their thing. Bullet 1 through 3. Adult store has been victim of crime of passion after thief allegedly stole sex doll. Allegedly.
Well, you know.
I think the niggas on CCTV running out with it to a van. Come on. Bullet 2. Criminal broke into shop in Melbourne using fire extinguisher and bolt cutters. Because it was getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes.
Wow, really?
Come on. Bullet number 3. The man allegedly took off with pleasure doll named Dorothy, worth nearly $5,000.
All right.
Indeedly do, neighbor. Important stories that need to be covered. And I saved this Elizabeth Warren clip. I don't know when it's from, but it looks interesting. Let's check it out together, folks. There's a lot of folks out there
Really?
that want to hear Elizabeth Warren talk about stuff. Especially when she's not talking about them banksters the way they told her not to.
Yeah. Well, she did say that she's considering either Biden or Harris for her VP, so.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Yeah.
All right, so she's basically considering another Trump term.
Yep.
All right. So she's in a bowling alley.
I am not, but even so, I shouldn't have done it. I am not a person of color. I am not a citizen of a tribe. And I have apologized for confusion I've caused on tribal citizenship, tribal sovereignty, and for any harm that I've caused.
Okay, so you accept that apology.
No.
All right, there you go. Why the fuck is she in a bowling alley
She's campaigning.
with a very shitty microphone? Oh my God, Stephen A. Smith, that is a coon voice I can't even stand to hear. That is a special kind of coon right there, buddy. And call in number 347-857-3937. And there's Theo Loco still posted up on the joint. I really don't know a great deal of what's going on, Miss Colored Man. Oh, what?
So meanwhile,
No.
in
Pennsylvania.
Florida,
Alaska.
Florida,
New Jersey.
Florida,
Minnesota.
still Florida,
Michigan.
Florida.
All right, tell your lie. Go ahead and lie.
Jacksonville Beach, Florida.
No.
A Florida man has crashed a golf cart.
Why is it always
It's always a golf
shit?
cart. Into the front of a Jacksonville Beach bar. Yes, he crashed a golf cart into the bar.
Oh, cool. I love stupid bullshit like this.
Police said 3 people were hit, but are expected to be okay. The driver, William Halford, was arrested and charged with driving under the influence, according to investigators.
Under the influence of happiness and life, and he was just high on life, right? That's what he was under the influence of.
According to the police report, William Halford admitted to crashing the golf cart and then failed a field sobriety test.
Damn it, man. Can one of these niggas pass? It's getting to a point where I'm rooting for the Florida resident. Just pass the motherfucker.
Pass the sobriety test.
Come on.
He was arrested for DUI, careless driving, and property damage. Okay. I like how the police closed this out by saying, if you can't drive, don't. Get on a bicycle. Be a local.
Get on a
If you can't
Nigga! Wait, so he's saying if you're drunk, ride a bicycle?
Yes.
What the fuck, man? Oh my God. Woo! You can't do that.
You can, absolutely. You can.
No, because you're gonna get hit by a car. By a whole vehicle.
Or someone else's golf cart.
Oh shit, that's right, it was a golf cart. Wait, is no one questioning why it was a golf cart? Does he just own a golf cart, or did he steal the motherfucker? I don't know. I guess there'd be additional charge if it was stolen.
Hey, you know a little something about Orlando, right?
A wee bitty boo.
You lived there for a bit?
Yeah, I was hanging around.
A Florida man.
Nah, man.
Has been arrested for the second time this month.
Fuck it. He's like, hey, I'm in between rent checks. I can make it. Somehow, I'm sure he's gonna make rent. You can't. Nigga, I cannot ever risk getting arrested no month. Twice in 1 month?
Twice in 1 month.
I'm not gonna make the bills.
He has been arrested for the second time this month for...
Nah, man.
You wanna guess?
Fucking... I don't know, getting his dog drunk? What? Like, god damn it.
There were no animals involved in the making of this white-on-white crime case.
Drunk in a hot air balloon?
Kinda.
Oh shit, man. What is it?
Close. Trying to bring a loaded gun through a TSA checkpoint.
Oh shit, man.
So he might have been drunk, and an airplane's kind of like a hot air balloon. You can, Yes.
Wait, so it's not even that there was a first time. It's that there was the thought to do it the first time. Like, how anti-government are you?
Well, it could have been like Cat Williams and just fuck up. You see that Cat Williams bit about? It was really funny. He said some shit where like, yeah, I accidentally bought a gun to the airport because I forgot to, go through my bags before I got there. And he's like, the guy who was checking my bags didn't see it coming. The nigga popped out, scared both of us. He's like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? And I was like, what? He's like, there's a gun in this bag. And I was like, I didn't even bring a bag. I don't have a bag.
What?
That's really funny. Anyways, this Florida man tried to bring a gun through a TSA checkpoint. TSA officials said the unidentified man was arrested at Syracuse Hancock International Airport after he was caught at a checkpoint with a loaded gun in his baggage.
Syracuse, is that in New York or something?
It says this happened in Orlando.
Huh. I only know of the OIA airport.
I don't know.
The Orlando International for folks that are like, what the fuck, nigga? Yeah, Orlando. Yeah, it's the only one. And I know the Orlando Executive Airport because I worked in a restaurant there, and it'd be like, here comes Shaquille O'Neal again to literally lean over the counter because he's so tall he can reach and literally point at exactly which piece of chicken he wants. Yeah, I want them all 4 of them quarter dogs right there. And then grab a fucking 2-liter out of the cold case. You could take it up to pay for it with your food. Drink the whole 2-liter while still in line. He still pays for it, but slams the whole thing and then go. We seen one of them NSYNC niggas in there. I think it's one of them NSYNC niggas like out gay.
Yeah, that's Lance.
It was that young bloke. It was that one and another one of his homeboys. Like, they came in, that nigga Irv Gotti and some nigga named Lloyd. Cause we're literally right across the street from the executive airport. So people the restaurants on that street would get hit with those folks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So TSA spokesperson Lisa Farbstein tweeted a picture of the gun and the bullets. Why?
What? Who did that? The TSA person?
Yeah.
They tweeted it?
Yeah, they tweeted a
nigga,
picture
show
of
your
the
boss.
bullets.
You're on the clock, nigga. What the fuck? Jesus.
She said the same man was caught 21 days ago with a different loaded gun at a different airport in New York.
Wait, 21 days ago?
Yes.
But it was also the same month.
Yeah.
So he was like...
Yeah, he got arrested on the 29th and the, 20... And like the, whatever. Yeah.
He either does not have bills or has enough money to cover it when he fucks up.
In both incidents, officials say the man claimed he did not know he had a loaded gun with him.
Oh, this nigga's a Cat Williams fan, like you just said. I didn't know I had it both times in the same nigga.
Both times.
Jesus Christ. That's like these old Democrats saying, I didn't know I said that. Nigga, the camera was rolling.
No, it wasn't.
And the internet exists now.
No, it doesn't.
Like, yeah, nigga, you said you fought Corn Pop and black kids jumped on your lap and rubbed your hairy legs and you learned about roaches. We know it.
Oh, God.
We know that you challenged a nigga to push-ups. What, dear white people?
And an IQ test.
And, yeah. What is this Joe Biden shit? What is your community producing?
I don't know.
Where are the fathers?
Where are the fathers?
Yeah. Fuck, Joe Biden is the father.
With their mistresses, probably.
Maybe, or you know what? Maybe that's the test. Like, that actually, he wasn't sucking his wife's finger. That was a swab to see if any of that B word was still on his mouth.
Aww.
Yeah, she's gonna run her hand through the scanner and be like, "That's still Hillary, Joe." that was a double politician joke right there. Pretty good.
And you saw that Cory Booker is musty.
Oh, he stinks?
Yeah.
What the fuck is with this primary? This might as well be a Republican primary. This is fucking bullshit, man.
I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you have a cop, a fake native.
Uh-huh.
Wait a second, a cop, a fake native, a nigga that was in favor of segregation.
Mm-hmm. A white gay that hates other gay people.
Apparently just hates everybody. At some point, I'm still waiting for the headline to come out that Pete Buttigieg's ex-girlfriends talk about how much he uses homophobic slurs. I'm ready for that headline. I've been primed for it. God damn.
I can't
Yes, you have a virulent, racist, homophobic short man.
Yes.
Which basically, so he's Mark Rubio.
Yeah.
Right? Amy Klobuchar, you have a physically violent person. What do they throw staplers at people? What is that shit?
Yes.
What the fuck? You have a violent boss. Who else is in this fucking primary?
Fucking everybody.
Right? It's like, so many of these niggas.
Wait, but a bunch of them dropped out, right?
Yeah.
I think Delaney dropped out. Hickenlooper.
A nigga named Hickenlooper. You picked the wrong party.
Named Hickenlooper. Castro's still in it.
Right, and why are niggas so amped up about, well, not everybody, but, you know, the people who are, what the fuck do they like about this cat?
Castro, he's kind of progressive.
That's it?
Yeah.
I love that that's how much people and again, I don't really think that anyone at the voter level actually authentically hates Bernie Sanders based on their own research.
Right.
They were all just told to. I know that's going to be insulting. You think I don't think for myself? No, I don't. I don't think you think for yourself at fucking all. Like dead up. Because anybody, if there was no mainstream media, no corporate hacks, and you just went on YouTube on your own volition and typed in Bernie Sanders and any year in the 80s.
Right.
And listen to him talk, you can really hate this motherfucker? Are you shitting me? No, you don't think for yourself. You go with what your echo chamber told you to say. And, yeah, like, what, fuck, I forgot the premise of that whole thing.
We were talking about Cory Booker being musty.
Yeah, what? That's there's a headline?
So the actual headline is Rosario Dawson joins her love on the Lead with Love tour. That's what he's calling his campaign, Lead with Love. So that's the headline. But in the article, it notes that his college roommate had to make a plea to convince Booker to shower and rest after 15 hours of campaigning, rather than just drive another hour to meet her at the airport. So he was on his feet and sweaty for 15 hours and was like, I can get her from the airport like this.
Wait a second. Nah, he must be already musty, yo, because
yeah,
I'm not convinced that being a fucking corporate shill in a suit with limousines and air conditioners and shit, that 15 hours gets you funky. Because I've done some shifts, buddy.
He's musty.
Ew. What happened to Rosario Dawson?
I don't know, man.
She was this great Bernie, like she literally said Bernie or bust.
She did.
Out loud on a loud microphone. And now what happened?
I don't know.
I guess people change, man. It's been 4 years. Yeah, it's been 4 years since that. So, fuck it. 4 years of growth and change, and I guess go corporate.
Well, I mean, how's her career doing?
Shit, they had the LePage program. Mm-hmm. That was a good old time.
Happened since?
Fuck, we're not looking it up. Neither of us are putting in the effort.
Fine, I mean...
There you go. You're going to find. Watch. She's in the fucking Black Panther Part 4.
Part 4? They didn't finish Part 2 yet.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was happening. I did not know that there was a Part 2 coming. Mm-hmm. I still can't get over it, man. Like, just the headline, because you said it earlier. Mm-hmm. The thug farted in cop's face during strip search and said, "How do you like that?" Like, I don't even have any reason to still have it in my show notes. I literally haven't deleted it from whenever the fuck you told me that.
It was like a week ago.
I went and searched it myself.
Okay, she is going to be in Zombieland Double Tap.
Yeah, see? Bam. And double tap, that means you shoot them twice because zombies always get back up.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't die. They multiply.
Shut up.
That's a fact.
A lot of her stuff is actually voice work, it looks like, the last couple of years.
Oh, but she has been working, though.
Yes.
That's right. So apparently she just likes charter schools.
But her boyfriend is still musty.
And, I don't know, this me being shallow, not in her league.
He's not in her league.
Yeah, like, Cory Booker looks like he's like when you read incel forums, you assume the person typing these things looks like him. Like him and Paul LePage. And D-Money, Smoothie, and Shifty. No, those are Chads, though. Cause they're
getting girls pregnant.
Yeah. Young white girls at that.
Young white girls pregnant.
Oh, man. WineCellarMedia.com. I think we did our thing.
I think so.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that was. Was that just a fucking hyper-emotional political comedy hour?
That would be a great name for a show.
Hyper-emotional political comedy hour.
Just saying.
Damn. Can that acronym to something, right? H-E-C-H? Heck?
Wait, hyper-emotional...
If we make it like comedy cabal, then it can be heck.
It could be heck. Oh, with 2 C's, really?
Fuck, I thought cabal started with a K. Welcome to the ignorant. Welcome to the ignorant. So, yeah. Yeah, it could be welcome to heck. Okay. Welcome to the hyper-emotional comedy cabal. I thought we had the word political in there.
We did, but you took out political and put in cabal.
Oh. Well, it happens. All right. WineCellarMedia.com. PayPal.me/PhoenixandWilliam. Patreon.com/WineCellarMediaFund. And, motherfuckers, a couple of folks hit up the PayPal. And, hey, looks like it's going to be a Merry Christmas. We are blue collar.
We are blue collar.
And, all right, folks. So, yeah, you hang in there. We'll hang back. If you missed them, we have 2 episodes right before this. With Anthony Clark Jr. for Congress. Yes. It's fucking dope. It's conversation radio. We're just kicking it with Anthony Clark. But he had to go early because he had another interview coming up because he kind of is running for office.
Right.
He can't just be kicking it on our little podcast all day. Like that. Let's just be logical here. And Tim Woodman, my friend that I got invited on. I know him through the BDSM scene. And like we flip on the camera, do some rigging, tie some folks up, break out the old BDSM whips and bang, crack some folks. And then somebody says, "Oh man, hold on, I got to do my safe word." And we're like, "Whoa, everybody pause up right now. Are you all right? Do you need a glass of water, some iced tea, with a little bit of lemonade in it? I know how you are." And they're like, "Hell yeah, I'd like all them things." And then they have them, and they're like, "You know what? I think I'm ready to shoot again." We're like, "Are you sure about that?" "All right, let's get in there." And then we're gonna go a little more gentle this time, and just use your safe word again. And then Tim Woodman came on, and we talked about that. And then we let Phoenix talk too, but she was mostly asking questions.
Wow,
These
really?
are the facts.
Really?
So check that episode out. Pretty good. Yep.
Stealing my friends now?
Huh?
Huh?
I'm just telling the story.
That is not how it happened at all.
I'm telling the story.
Not how it happened.
Hello, Poppet. All right, buddy. And Phoenix Kalita, we watched the movie Class Act a couple days ago.
Yes.
And that is really good old school black comedy. That shit is that scene where they're moving the desks. Oh, man. Yeah, that's good stuff. Class Act is a kid and play film and also an interesting study in colorism.
Yes.
As all the kid and play movies really are. Shit, that should be an episode where we actually like go over all 4 kid and play movies.
And talk about the colorism?
Fuck yeah. And basically say everything we know we're going to say, but just pull audio clips.
I could do that.
That's right. We can go ahead and do that. All right, let's get the hell on from around here. Once again, paypal.me/Phoenix and William, patreon.com/Wine Solar Media Fund. I have the Cash App.
Yes.
And the
Venmo.
And the Venmo, but I don't know how to use them, so I'm not going to say. I don't even know what the links are. I don't even know if they have links.
Your Cash App is whatever the name is you put down.
It might be Wine Cellar Media. That's what I tried to do.
Yeah, so it would be like, it's like, I'll show you how to do it. But yeah, like my Cash App is, well, oh, I don't have my card in here. But yeah, my little Cash App is literally like Cash App/Phoenix Kalita.
Yeah, it does. It does say that on the front of her debit card, and then it has the government name on the back.
Yeah, which is very convenient.
So yeah, I mean, I made that because I know folks use different things, and and we're blue collar, and hey, man, hell, we do the program and we try to monetize.
Yes.
All right, let's get the hell on from around here.
Bye.
Bang, podcast audio done, and YouTube video. Get the hell on.